I don't like Star Wars. I've only ever watched one of the movies, and that was Rogue One. So today we're doing Star Wars quizzes. I don't know if I'll know any of these characters. Never mind. That like progressively harder. Yeah, this is Luke Skywalker. That one I think is gonna be Han Solo. Okay. R2D2. Okay. It's not overly hard. Darth Vader. Yeah, okay. So I'm not... C3P... Oh, there we go. Good. Chewbacca. Because he has the weird, funny voice. Okay. You know, these guys are just good enough in pop fiction for me to know them. You know, here's Yoda. He does funny voice and sings funny songs. Next, Leia. Yeah, that. Ooh, that's the scary guy. It's not Jar Jar. I don't remember his name. I might have to come back to him. You're Boba Fett. I remember you from that. You're Jar Jar Binks. I remember playing this one Star Wars turn-based mobile game a long time ago. And that's how I know Boba Fett. That's it. You're not Darth Maul. I know Darth Maul from the cartoon, because I did watch that many years ago. Palpatine? I got that one. Good. You're Darth Maul, right? Yeah, okay. He got the weird face paint. You are a guy who needs to shave his mustache. That does not look good on you. I don't know her. Nor do I know this guy. Oh, I know you from the mobile game, but I can't place your name. You know, some of these guys will probably be in like Rogue One, and I'll just not have seen, and not know. I have seen Rogue One. I did not enjoy Rogue One. Oh, hell. You're the funny guy. I was even at the Star Wars theme park. Like... How do I not know these guys? I don't know, you... 61%? How do so many people know these? I suppose it's just like normal if you actually see the movies, but I haven't. Is this Boba Fett but blue? Blue! Boba Fett. I don't think that's it. General Grievous. I know you. General Grievous. You were from the cartoon! I remember the cartoon! Mom. You look like a mom. You look like an evil man. I like had some weird like brain flash there, like, oh, I know this guy's name. It's, and then nothing came. Like I feel like I've seen that guy before. Leia, but child. Maybe for the mom earlier. You. I've never seen this thing in my life. This looks like some funny one-off side character. Who was like, whose only purpose was to, you know, trash talk and then crash into pod race. I don't know this guy. I've seen you, but I can't place your name. Blue thing. Wow, I can't type. I type about as good as I remember these guys' names. You. I feel like I know you, but I don't. I don't know you. Were you in Rogue One? If you were, I don't know. You look like somebody who would be on that Millennium Falcon ride, though. I went on the Millennium Falcon ride at the Disney parks so many times. That single rider line, great. You know, you go into the single rider line, and then when you get to like the water fountain room where you go through a door, you like basically do a U-turn because there's a door to your right that you just don't see, and that line is empty. So you can literally just get off the ride and then get back on it with basically zero delay. It's amazing. Now, of course, you know, it's just going to be a bunch of like 5-person families, right? So you're probably going to get that, you know, that one job nobody likes, I forget, mechanic? Yeah, because pilot and then gunner and then, yeah, mechanic. You're going to get the mechanic job a lot. But it's worth it. It really is. It's cool. And also you get to see all these families yelling at each other because they keep failing at their jobs, especially piloting. And then you can see them do actually pretty good sometimes, and then they're all happy. And it's enjoyable. It's enjoyable indeed. This guy has surprisingly good teeth. He looks like a frog monster, but he has good teeth for that. Good work on your dental hygiene, man. Are you not the same guy from earlier? Like that background, the old man face with beard. You look like a. Okay. So this is what the people mean when they say somebody has a big brain. I get it now. Okay. So if they have a big brain, they look like that. I get it. Okay. Who gave the bug a cloak? Nuh-uh. Go away. You look familiar. It's not like I can get your name. Like, I don't know, M. Bison. That's hopeful. That's hopeful maybe on his days off he goes street fighting or something. Looks kind of cool, that guy. He needs a little more to that eye patch, though. Just a little more to it. Just a bit more. Only 8% of people got this guy. It looks like Gandalf if he shaved. He's even got that medieval sort of clothing, too. That looks like a recognizable character. Look at that hair. How'd they do that hair? Good work, design team. Okay, I didn't get that guy. Oh, you. I don't know you. Who are you? Out of all of them, I think that guy is the one I can get the most, right? Yeah. Ugh, I'm gonna be disappointed about that guy. But you. I want to say just blob guy. But like every other time, except now, I know what the guy's name is. And it disappoints me to no end that I can't figure out his name. The ugly blob's name, I don't know. And he was with Jar Jar, right? Jar Jar Binks, I think. I think he was with him, until Jar Jar defected or something. And this guy, I'm getting Jar Jar Binks, I'm thinking General Grievous, and I'm thinking Darth Maul. But that's it. I don't, nothing. Okay. Yeah, I got 30 seconds. Okay, I gotta wrap my brain around it. Okay, what does he do? He's a slug man. But that doesn't help me figure out his name. But what defining things? Because they got it like he's not one of those. He's gonna be more weird name. Please give me something. I resign. I give up. What is his name? Top of the head. I'm done. Oh, what is this guy? Oh, that's Obi-Wan Kenobi? I thought he looked younger than that. Oh. Who was that? Lando? Who's Padme? 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 What are we padding? I've never heard these names. Mace Windu. Yeah. I've heard you from the mobile game. Count Dooku? That, I know you. Greedo? Yeah. I know Akbar. Oh, yeah, you. Who's Owen Lars? Let's transition to our next quiz. I figure we get harder as we go. Here's the... I gotta name the character by the quote. Let's take a look. Okay, I can do these in any order, but I gotta, get the quote. It's a trap. That's a popular one. I will... Now that I remember Kenobi, I want to say Kenobi. No. You feel I am a Jedi like my father before me. That's Return of the Jedi, though. They knew the... He knew he's the father, right? So it can't be... I can fly anything. Are you Akbar? I'm... No. Oh, okay. Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You might be late. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Well, I gotta start with the easier quotes. No, I am your father. Like that one. Everyone knows that one. That one has to be Darth Vader. And then I know, right next to I am your father, right? Of course. Everyone has to know that's Luke Skywalker, right? Try not to do it or not. There is no try. That's Yoda. Of course, that one's Yoda. Everyone knows Yoda, right? Who I know is such a generic quote. It's so weird. R2, is that like a C-3PO? It is. I saw the oh dear with the dots, and I just thought, oh, that's totally something C-3PO would say. Oh boy. I don't know any of these. It's the weapon of a Jedi Knight. I don't know. It can't be Luke. Obi Kenobi. Okay. I'll take it. I'll never tell you. You failed, Your Highness. I am a Jedi. The one before me. I don't know. It's you, Luke? Okay, sure, thanks. Guessing is great. Let's take a look at these bottom ones. I can fly anything. Feels like one you could probably guess. But I don't know. Droid, please. I've totally seen the droid, please scene. But I don't know it. Days of the Indian Republic. I don't know any of the other ones there. Innovator. Let the past die. We're going to win this war not by fighting it, but by saving what we have. You are bugging the system. Something like this line here. It feels like generic movie things. Everyone likes, some of these other ones. What the... that's like... We need to save what we love by the power of friendship. No. I am the spy. People keep telling me they know me. I'm afraid no one does. That's kind of sad. Wookiees stand out in the crowd. Don't tell me what things look like. Tell me what things are. Yeah, I don't know. I expected someone with your reputation to be a little older. Dark force surrounds the Chancellor. Anakin, you're going down a path I cannot follow. I don't know. Leia again? I don't know. I feel like all these are only going to be used once. Anakin Skywalker. What is... Evil villain names. Grievous. Jar Jar. Yeah. Ooh, speaking of Jar Jar, I see the Wisa. You're Jar Jar. Perfect. I got another one. We're up to 7 out of 37. Okay. Well, are you Anakin? There we go. And then he, went to the dark side. Under Senator Darth Sidious. Are you a Sidious? No, one of these will probably be a Sidious. But I seriously don't know which one. It's a trap. Solo? So Han. No. I'm out of ideas. I got a minute 30 left, and this is about all I know. Quite frankly, I don't know if the order goes up and down or side to side out of the 9 movies. The Spy, Solo, no. They had the TV show about it, I know, but maybe you. No, I feel like Han Solo and Chewbacca went together. Yeah, that's about it. Maul. I can only assume that somebody's watching this and they're yelling at their screen like, how do you not know who says it's a trap? Everyone knows this. I apologize. But I don't know. Are you Solo? No. I want to see the average, and it's going to be Solo. Oh. It's not too bad compared to my score. Han Solo says I know. Some of these are... Admiral Act... of course. Of course he says that. Of course he does. Of course. Let's get over to our final quiz for the day. I need to determine if the alien is from Star Wars or Star Trek. So, yeah. Good luck to me. I have seen neither Star Wars nor Star Trek. So, luck to me. You got quite an odd face there. But the odd nose shape makes me think you're from Star Wars. Okay. This one, he looks more like a normal guy, so I'm thinking you're Star Trek. Good. You look like you're halfway dead. That's only a Star Trek thing. You look entirely made of fur. Ewok, of course. That guy... I don't know, I always think the pointy makes me think of Star Trek. Klingon, of course. This guy, not pointy, has weird eyes, therefore Star Wars. This guy, he looks like a dragon. Not in the Yakuza format. So therefore, he's a Star Trek. Okay. We're doing honestly pretty good so far. This guy, he looks kind of menacing. And I don't know of any menacing aliens in Star Wars, so he's a Trek. Speaking of non-menacing aliens, okay. This guy, I'm pretty sure I saw him in the Star Wars land. And you probably saw... No. This guy here has to be a Wars. There we go. You look utterly scary. You're Admiral Akbar. I've remembered. I've done it. I've learned. I can now tell Admiral Akbar from the one picture. Yay! Mon Calamari? He does look like a squid. This guy's a rat. He's a Star Wars. His name is Doug. That's his species name? Oh, when they chose that, they dug a pit for themselves. Goodness. This is an alien? This just looks like a normal human. Trek. You... I don't know. The weird things make me think Star Wars. Okay. You're an orc. That's it. You're just an orc. We've seen those before in fantasies. You're just an orc. That's it. You're an orc. Star Wars. Star Wars. Star Wars. And then this guy. I think just about everyone knows this little guy from Star Wars. Jawa. I don't know. I remember them speaking weirdly. Like high-pitched, kind of unintelligible voice. I still got below average. Next time, try it without the blood. I didn't feel that badly. Alright, fine. I'm gonna try it with my eyes closed, alright? You ready? Okay. I hope the quiz has been restarted. I clicked it properly. I don't know where my keys are on my keyboard. I'll look down at my keyboard only. Okay. Okay. So, I gotta get a feeling. Okay. This first guy is a Star Wars. Okay. And we're going Star Wars again. Because the order's randomized. Therefore, we gotta go do Trek Wars again. But we got like 3 Treks in a row. Right. And then I think we gotta go into Star Wars. We gotta do Wars, Trek Wars. Oh, my Wars finger is itching. Ooh, it's not itching anymore. We gotta go Trek again. Trek again. I mean, I gotta do be pretty good. Misa thinks. Right? I haven't been keeping track. I'm just kind of hitting the keys based on how itchy my trigger fingers are. So I might be done. I feel like I've hit it 20 times. I didn't even. I'm disappointment. Okay. I just been hitting keys for no reason. Okay. Okay. Try it again. Okay, that I'll give up so I can redo it. Okay, I will block my vision. Alright, my vision is blocked. That way I am able to do this. Entirely blindfolded. There we go. Now it's been started. We're gonna do a Star Wars and then a Star Trek. Now we're doing Wars a few times and then a Trek. And then a Wars, Trek, Trek Wars. Wars Trek. The Wars Trek test is where you have the ink blots. And you need to see what you think it should be, or what you think it was. And you better, answer honestly, or else you'll be taking the long trek out of the office, I'll tell you. The office of trekking. You trek out of the office of trekking. Or else you'll war. I don't. Wars, trek, wars. Wars. Trek, wars. Trek wars. Trek wars. Trek wars. Trek wars. How? Entirely blindfolded and I got a 70%. I got a passing grade by doing it randomly. How? And honestly, looking at this, I didn't do much better than I would have normally. Just by seeing some of these. I'm gonna stick to not interacting with Star Wars.